How can jealousy push someone to take another person's life? Why do some people refuse to move on when a relationship ends? And what kind of rage drives someone to destroy the life of a person they barely know, all because their ex has chosen to love someone else? These are the haunting questions at the heart of today's tragic story. Welcome to True Crime Files Edition, where we delve into the darkest corners of human behavior and uncover the shocking truths behind real-life crimes. Today, we bring you the heartbreaking story of Maya Jennifer Simmons, a vibrant mother of 8 and a devoted entrepreneur whose life was senselessly cut short by someone consumed with envy and bitterness. July 2023 was supposed to be the beginning of a new chapter for Maya Jennifer Simmons. At just 30 years old, she was living a life many would admire. A devoted mother of 8 children and a hardworking entrepreneur, Maya was the picture of resilience and love. Her family described her as a woman of faith, a shining light who inspired those around her with her kindness, strength, and determination. Maya had a laugh that could brighten even the darkest moments. Just weeks earlier, Maya had celebrated her engagement to the man she hoped to spend the rest of her life with. It should have been the happiest time of her life. But unbeknownst to her, someone else had been watching her joy with bitterness and resentment. On the fateful morning of July 28, 2023, Maya's world came crashing down in a tragic act of violence that no one could have anticipated. Maya Jennifer Simmons grew up in Ladson, South Carolina, surrounded by a family that adored her. She was named after her grandmother, Jennifer Ferguson, who played a central role in her upbringing. Jennifer often described their bond as thick as thieves, and she spoke of Maya's infectious smile and creative spirit with pride. Maya was known for her elegance and her ability to make those around her feel special. Life wasn't always easy for Maya. Despite facing hardships, including the devastating loss of one of her children, Dream, she dedicated herself to her family and worked tirelessly to provide a loving home for her 8 children. Her faith and determination were cornerstones of her life, and she instilled those values in her children. In her 20s, Maya began building her career as a business owner, balancing the demands of entrepreneurship with her role as a mother. She approached every challenge with grace and tenacity, driven by her desire to create a better future for her family. When she found love again, her life seemed complete. She was engaged to a man who supported and cherished her, and together, they were planning a future filled with hope and happiness. But where there is love and joy, envy can sometimes follow. Kaisha Birch, the woman who would ultimately shatter Maya's life, had once been romantically involved with Maya's fiance. Whether their relationship had fully ended or if Kaisha believed there was still a chance to rekindle it remains unclear. What is certain, however, is that Kaisha was unable to accept Maya's role in her ex-partner's life. Her jealousy festered as she watched Maya thrive, culminating in a growing obsession that would drive her to commit an unthinkable act. Regardless of the circumstances, the man Kaisha desired had chosen Maya, and this fact seemed to fuel her bitterness and rage. On the evening of July 27th, Maya Jennifer Simmons decided to unwind after a busy day. She visited the Bloom Room, a popular lounge on Dorchester Road in North Charleston, South Carolina. Known for its vibrant atmosphere, it was one of her favorite spots to relax. But what should have been a peaceful night out took a dark turn when Kaisha arrived. Witnesses reported seeing Kaisha arrive at the lounge, observing Maya from a distance. As Maya stepped into the parking lot to leave, Kaisha approached her, and the two began arguing. While the exact details of their interaction remain unclear, the confrontation escalated rapidly. Moments later, Kaisha pulled out a handgun and fired, striking Maya in the chest. Bystanders rushed to Maya's side, frantically calling for help. Despite their efforts, Maya succumbed to her injuries shortly after being transported to the hospital. The vibrant mother, daughter, and friend who had brought so much joy to those around her was gone. Maya's death left her family and the North Charleston community in mourning. Her 8 children, now without their mother's loving presence, faced a devastating void. Jennifer Ferguson, Maya's grandmother, expressed her disbelief over the senselessness of the act.
Jennifer told me losing her first granddaughter has been hard. Maya Jennifer was named after her, and they were very close.
She put a post out the night before she went out on Snap, and it said, "Time is short." You know, I think we all should take a lot more pictures and stuff and memories and stuff, because you just never know. And just hours later, she was killed.
When Jennifer thinks of her granddaughter, three things come to mind: the color green, elegant style, and a creative drive.
When she walked in the room, it lit up. Because you know what? There's MJ.
When Maya turned 30 in June,
our family is like this.
The whole family came to celebrate. Maya had 8 kids and was always focused on giving her kids the best life, despite the heartache of losing one of her twins.
She taught her children how precious God is, how that when you die, you go to heaven and God will take care of you. So her children, even though they're sad, they're like, Mommy's in heaven. She's in heaven with Dream.
Jennifer has spent much of her time lately at church.
From the moment I walked into the sanctuary, I could feel her spirit.
And she's praying justice will be served.
Maya loved the Lord inside and out. Her faith was so strong that whatever's going to happen now, it's going to be all right.
North Charleston Police Department says this is still an active investigation, and so far no arrests have been made. Working for you, Conley Grayson, News 4.
Keisha, meanwhile, fled the scene. For weeks, law enforcement searched for her, piecing together evidence and witness statements. Finally, on August 11, 2023, Keisha turned herself in to the North Charleston Police Department. She claimed self-defense, a narrative that Maya's family vehemently disputed. During her bond hearing, Keisha Birch was placed under house arrest with a $200,000 surety bond. The judge prohibited her from using social media or contacting Maya's family. Keisha's attorney argued that she acted in self-defense and pointed out that she was a mother of 3 with no prior criminal record. Maya's family, however, firmly rejected the claims of self-defense. Jennifer Ferguson stated, "You made a bad decision, and it's going to cause some bad consequences." The family argued that Keisha had shown no remorse and emphasized that Maya was not an aggressive person. The pain of her loss was made all the more devastating by the knowledge that her children would now grow up without their mother.
Keisha Birch, the woman charged with killing a mother of 8 last month, is pleading self-defense. That's according to her attorney at today's bond court hearing. News 4's Conley Grayson was there and joins us now. And Conley, what does her attorney say happened?
Tessa, Birch's attorney says she and Simmons got in a fight outside of the Bloom Room. Now, he said Birch was about to leave in her car when Simmons charged at her. That's when Birch shot and killed Simmons. Birch is charged with manslaughter and possession of a deadly weapon during the commission of a violent crime, and today a judge gave her a surety bond. After the hearing, I talked with Jennifer Ferguson, Simmons' grandmother, who says Birch's story can't be true.
Maya Jennifer couldn't kill you with her hands. She didn't have a gun. It's not self-defense. It's not stand your ground. We don't even have that law here in South Carolina. That's in Florida. We're not in Florida. You made a bad decision, and it's going to cost you some bad consequences. My granddaughter was not an aggressive person. Whatever happened that night, my granddaughter was baited or aggravated to that point. You can't get a person on anywhere that will tell you Maya Jennifer Simmons was an aggressor person.
Birch was placed under house arrest. According to Birch's attorney, she has a concealed carry permit, and she knew Simmons' fiance, who was also at the club that night, had a gun. Birch used to date Simmons' fiance. Now, the judge says Birch is not allowed to use social media or contact anyone in Simmons' family. Working for you, Conley Greason, News 4.
Kaisha Birch's actions led to her being charged with manslaughter and possession of a deadly weapon during the commission of a violent crime. While her defense team claimed she acted in self-defense, Maya's family maintained that Kaisha's actions were fueled by jealousy and rage. The outcome of the trial and the exact sentence Kaisha received have not been publicly confirmed. However, the case remains a stark reminder of how unchecked emotions can lead to devastating consequences. Maya Simmons was more than just a victim. She was a woman of faith, a loving mother, and a dedicated entrepreneur. Her legacy lives on in her children, who remember the values she taught them: kindness, strength, and resilience. Jennifer Ferguson and the rest of Maya's family continue to honor her memory, ensuring that her light will never be forgotten. What are your thoughts on this heartbreaking story? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this story compelling, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us share stories like Maya's and raise awareness about the devastating consequences of violence. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll explore another true crime case that will leave you speechless. Until then, stay safe and take care of one another.